Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane tracking a nice start here to the weekend, but of course we got to worry about Sundays.
Sunday, not a total washout. We'd like to see more rain, maybe not so much for doing anything outside, of course, but because the rain is badly needed, unfortunately, it's likely not going to add up to a whole lot. A couple of scattered showers, maybe a couple stronger storms, especially to our west, and we'll have to watch for that storm chance for you all, especially in the mountains too, into Sunday. It's a stronger cold front heading in as opposed to the dry one that came on through Wednesday night to Thursday and dropped those temperatures a little bit. And we are noticing more of that high cloudiness streaming in from the west too as high pressure starts to move on out, and a little bit of an increase in moisture directly ahead of that front coming in for the weekend. But no rain out there tonight. It is a nice Friday evening if you want to do anything outside, if you're headed out for date night or anything like that. Temperatures, of course, getting a little cooler out there compared to the 75 that we had earlier today. We're still at 73 though outside of our studios, which is average for this time of the year. 48 was that cooler low this morning, dropping a little below the average of 50. That's where we typically are for low temps in the morning. And we're a little bit cooler. Salisbury checking in at 62. You all hit the upper 30s this morning. 64 in Lincolnton, still close to 70 from our friends in Shelby and down through Rock Hill and Fort Mill. We've got low 70s down that way. Taylorsville, Statesville areas around the mid to upper 60s. We've dropped into the higher 50s up there in the mountains at Boone so far. Great night to do a fire pit as the wind is light to calm, and so you don't have to worry about that wind blowing the flames around a little bit. And temperatures by 11 p.m. backing off into the lower 60s. Weekend weather, it's going to be a little warmer tomorrow after not quite as chilly of a start in the morning, but still cool, of course. 52 for a low to kick off the day, but we're up to 81 tomorrow afternoon as we get this little bit of a warmer surge directly ahead of that front coming in, and with that boundary and more clouds and the chance of those scattered showers and a few storms, that will help keep those temperatures a little more in check. 72 after only starting out near 60 in the morning. Come on out and walk with us here. Julie and Sador and I are going to be out for the Walk to End Alzheimer's early tomorrow morning at Truist Field in the Queen City, right in the heart of Uptown. Temperatures will be in the low and mid 60s, so real nice. And if you're headed out, mostly sunny conditions. The wind will be light. We've got the Charlotte FC, of course, kicking off later on that evening at 6 p.m. against Philadelphia. Great weather. Look at those temperatures as the weather stays dry, mostly clear to partly cloudy. By the second half, that temperature only backing down to about 70. But here comes the front for Sunday. Sunday morning, still most of the scattered showers and storms are back off to the west. It's not really until the afternoon that we start to see some of those scattered showers. A lot of that, though, breaking apart here or drying up by the time it moves through here. So they're going to move through from west to east and then start to clear the area already by later in the evening. We take a closer view and you can see again tomorrow we are totally dry, just some extra cloudiness continuing to stream in from the west. Early Sunday morning, dry waking up if you're up and at it 7, 8, 9 o'clock or so. But once we hit lunchtime, early part of the afternoon, that's when we start to likely track some rain moving into the mountains, and notice maybe some heavier showers or a couple of storms could be around 3 to 5 o'clock or so right over the heart of the Charlotte metro later in the afternoon, and then starting to clear by 8 o'clock later in the evening. Watching for the chance of storms, but it looks like the more energetic area of stormy weather will stay more to our north. So looking at that level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather could contain some damaging wind gusts staying more up around parts of southwest Virginia, eastern Kentucky, and up into West Virginia as well. Rainfall forecast, again, it's not going to add up to much, likely only a few hundredths of an inch. Mountains will likely see a little more of that rain, upwards of a quarter to maybe half an inch or so if we get some of those heavier showers moving through. After that, quick rain and storm chance for Sunday. Back to a dry stretch going into next week. Chilly starts in the mornings with lows mainly in the 40s for several days there. Daytime highs, not bad, low to mid 70s.
Boy, those are some chilly mornings.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.